morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, May 13th. 6:30 in the morning and I'm going to work. I got up so late today, I didn't really have time to eat a good breakfast. I brought something I'm eating on my way to work. So I have an English muffin that I did not trim, 61 grams, so it's 3 points, and I have some PB2 on there. I think they've changed that PB2 because it's got a taste that I don't like. The packaging is a little different, and this tastes like it's got artificial sweeteners in it. I don't know. I'll need to look at the. I almost ran over a bunny. I'll have to look at the ingredients because this has an aftertaste. And I normally like this powdered peanut butter, but this I don't. No. Anyway, with my PB2 and the English muffin, it's 4 points. Brought a banana. 1 cup of coffee, but I did put 4 tablespoons of fat-free half and half in it, so it's still 2 points for that. I have a 6-point breakfast. I brought a cheese stick and an orange for my morning snack. And I'm going to run home for lunch. Alright, here's my morning snack. I really need this too. I have a cheese stick and an orange, 1 point. This takes me up to 6 points for the day. So this is it. I'm going home for lunch in a little bit, so I'll show you my lunch in a minute. For my lunch today, I'm having one of my leftover chicken brats. I'm going to count 4 points for that. 2 for my bread, so that's 6 points in my sandwich. I'm going to count a point for these pickles because they're the bread and butter pickles, my home can, and there is sugar in them, so I'm counting a point for those. So I'm going to count 7 points for lunch. That'll take me up to 12 points for the day. Nope, 13 points for the day. Right, well, I went home for lunch. I'm on my way back to work to do my second half of my shift, and I got to go meet a guy that's going to pick up the dryer out of my storage unit and after work. So I looked at my menu, and I do have fish on the menu for tonight, which makes sense because usually the night before a weigh-in I eat really light. So I have fish with corn, but I'm going to have green beans instead. And I keep saying the day before a weigh-in, I'm still not sure if I'm going to log my weight tomorrow or if I'm going to wait till Friday. I think I'm waiting until Friday to log my weight. I will still weigh myself tomorrow, but since I can get at a normal weigh-in time on Friday, I think I'm going to wait. I also think I've had either 12 or 13 points so far. I just had 6 for lunch, and so I had the leftover chicken brat, as you saw, and some pickles. But I also had 7 for lunch. I had with the pickles, and I also had a half a grapefruit. For my afternoon snack, I brought some, about the same thing I brought yesterday, except for I don't have any more protein drinks. So I brought some yogurt and some fruit that I just mixed together. And that should tide me over to dinner. Not getting as many steps in today because I'm stuck at a door today. So I'm still trying to walk around, but I'm just not getting the steps in that I got in yesterday. Now I'm confused how many points I did have. I had 3, 5, 7 for breakfast. Oh, I've had 14 points maybe then. 7 for breakfast. I had 1 for my snack. Took me to 8 points. No, I didn't. No. 3 for the English muffin, 1 for the peanut butter. That was 4. Plus my coffee. 6 points for breakfast. With my cheese stick for my snack was 7. And 7 points for lunch, so I've had 14 points. which means I have 9 points left for dinner. And I won't eat 9 points because right now dinner planned. I'm going to have fish, but I always have Miracle Whip with my fish, so I always cut the 1 point for that. And I'm probably going to have 2 points for dinner because I'll have a salad with that with some dressing. That's my plan right now anyway. And then when I get home tonight, I need to look at what my budget allocation is after I get paid tomorrow, because I think I'm going to have to refigure something because I'm going to need to go to the grocery store. I'm getting real low on fruit, low on veggies, low on protein. So, I mean, I've got stuff in the freezer. I do have some chicken in the freezer, and I have quite a few ground chuck patties in the freezer. But those ground chuck patties, the amount of that I have in there should last me 3 or 4 months, because I only eat ground chuck or red meat maybe once a week. I'll tell you what, I am always running late when I come back from lunch. Always. Oh well. And I think I clocked in too early this morning. I might get in trouble on my point docking thing. I think I was like 2 minutes early when I clocked in. I didn't really look at the time clock. And then when I was walking out, it said 11:53, and I think, oh, I think I clocked in more than 2 minutes ago. So we're not supposed to clock in more than 9 minutes before our shift. So I don't know. I'm anxious to get out of there. I mean, now that I've made the decision I'm going to leave, it's kind of grueling to go in there every day. It's like, I don't care. I mean, I just don't care about working here anymore. So, matter of fact, this morning when my alarm clock went off, I snoozed it for an hour. And when the hour was up, Molly was snuggled up against me on one side, Harvey was on the other side. It's like I could stay here all day long with these animals snuggled up next to me. And then I thought, you need the money, Sue. Get out of bed. That's the only reason I got up, because I need the money. And the only reason I need the money is to get those headstones paid for. So after those are done in July, it's going to be a real struggle for me to get up. I mean, a real struggle. So, anyway, life of Sue. Drinking a bottle of water. I should get one more down while I'm at work today. I did drink more water yesterday, so that was good. I drank a lot, and I only had 1 cup of coffee today. So maybe that'll help me go to sleep a little bit better. I just got up way too late today. The thing of it is, I got up to go to the bathroom about 10 minutes before my alarm was set to go off. And then I went back to bed, and I knew it was coming, and I didn't want it to come. So I said, Alexa, snooze for 60 minutes. And she snoozed for 60 minutes, and then I thought, I have to get up now. So I was pushing it. So I have to redo my menus a little bit. Kind of in a rut again. I'm eating the same things. I want to mix it up again a little bit. I look at Joan's Pointed Plate and all the cool stuff she's fixing, and I'm thinking to myself, she fixed it. It really looked really good. I'm assuming it tasted really good too. Shrimp and pasta dish the other night that she showed a picture of. I thought, you know what? If I made that, it would be carb overload for me, because I would eat the entire thing of pasta. Which is why I don't fix pasta often, because it's one of those foods I have no control over. I mean, I could probably eat an entire box of spaghetti. But she had the nice penne pasta. And it looked really good. That would be a weekend dish for me, because during the week when I'm working, I don't take enough time. During the week I look for quick, easy stuff. Kids riding their bikes there. Still seems strange to see the kids out, you know. This early in the year, in the spring, you know. I know when I was teaching, it got to be about this time of the year, and I was counting the days until the kids were out of my classroom. And I loved my kids. I loved my students. But, you know, this time of year, I was ready to have my own time and to have them out of my hair. And especially after spring break, when I was at the high school, this was especially true at the high school. After spring break, I never mentally got the kids back. So I didn't typically schedule any performances after spring break, because I was a choir director at the high school, and I typically didn't schedule anything after spring break, just because I knew mentally the kids weren't into it. I wasn't into it. So I did schedule some outside performances, like we went to Cedar Point. I took my students there to perform, and then they had time in the park. And I would find places to, you know, take them out of the school building to do a little mini performance, like at a nursing home or something like that. So anyway, well, that's a sound I haven't heard for a while. Sounds like she's on her last legs. I heard this last summer when I was driving down to South Carolina, this noise. I'm taking my car in Friday morning for an oil change. When I was there the other day, and he said, "Can you come in first thing Friday morning?" I said, "Define first thing." So my appointment's at 8:30, so I'll have to get up Friday morning even though I'm not working. But that's all right. I need to get going on Friday anyway, because I have to do laundry. I have to do laundry. So I'll go get my oil changed. I'll go home and get actually, I'm probably just going to take my laundry, stick it in the back of the car, because I need to go back into town to do my laundry. So, but that's Friday. I can deal with Friday later. Alright, well, I'm back here at the Ponderosa. I'm going to go back here and see if my parking spot is still available. I'm guessing it's not going to be, because we have people coming in. I like to park back here. It's closer to the time clock. Oh, my lid popped off of my yogurt. And look, my spot is available, or one similar to it anyway. Look at that. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, this is my afternoon snack. I don't know how well you can see that. It's just yogurt with some berries and a banana. 0 points. Oh, I think I put a packet of the monk fruit sweetener on that too. But I don't have a lot of time to eat this. I have about 10 minutes, because it took me a while to walk back here. So, isn't this lovely? I've been standing outside in the wind all day. All right, I'll be back with my dinner, whatever I decide that's going to be. Okay, for dinner tonight, I'm having some broccoli for 0 points. I have 2.5 ounces of haddock for 0 points. I have a half a cup of brown rice for 4 points. And I have 17 grams of my candied jalapenos for 1 point. So it is a 5 point dinner. This takes me to 19 points for the day. I have 4 points left. All right, well, after I had my dinner, I had decided that I wanted something sweet. So I made the cinnamon roll, or the bear claw, 2 ingredient bear claw thing that's been going around YouTube that Dee put on her channel over at Dish with Dee. And also, Dee, if you're watching this, when I put into the recipe builder the monk fruit sweetener, it came up as 1 point for 2 teaspoons. So I just want to know how you're tracking it. Anyway, that put me over my points for the day because I ate the whole thing. It was really good, and it was warm, and it smelled good, and I was freezing. So I ate the whole warm cinnamon roll. It was very good. It would have been really awesome if I put a little of almond milk on it, but I didn't. I didn't have any of the powdered sugar to put the frosting on it. It still came out as 6 points. So it took me to 27 points for the day. I still got my blue dot, but I did go over points on a Wednesday night, which I don't like to do. But at least it satisfied my sweet tooth for a while and warmed me up nice and cozy for a while. I'm going to bed, so I have to be up at 4:30 in the morning, so I'm really tired. It's after 8 o'clock at night. I can't believe it's not even 8:30. It's not even dark out yet, and I'm going to bed. But anyway, I had a good day overall on plan, other than tonight I went over points a little bit. I had plenty of points. I had 57 weeklies built up for the week on the tracker. Now, I didn't track Mother's Day, so I probably didn't have all those points, but I had a good chunk of them. So, all right, I'm going to go, guys. I'm exhausted. I will see you tomorrow. I walked almost 5 miles today, not quite 5. 4 point, I did it say 4.65, I think it did. Didn't get quite as many steps in today because I was stuck at a door all day long. So, and tomorrow probably gonna be the same thing. I'm probably gonna be stuck at a door all day. Although the weather is supposed to be awful, so I hope I'm not having to stand outside in the rain tomorrow. Matter of fact, I know I won't have to stand outside in the rain because I'm just gonna tell them, nope, I'm not standing outside in the rain all day. So, all right, you guys have a great night, and I will see. Oh, here's Kitty shaking my phone. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.